Welcome back to my yearly astrological forecast. In my previous video, I talked about 2025 being the year of transformation. I couldn't have said it better. If 2025 was the ignition, then 2026 is where history starts moving faster than people expect. When this channel started, we were just 14 people, then 144. Today, we're over 330 members in the free channel and more than 70 in the premium rooms. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying it because it reflects the same macro dynamic we're analyzing. What was once niche, ignored, or dismissed is now becoming structured and necessary. Back in September, I made a clear call on silver, right as sector altcoins were topping. In this video, I'll show a chart comparing silver versus altcoins because it highlights a rule that keeps traders alive. Sector rotation is not optional. It's survival. Markets don't reward loyalty to narratives. They reward adaptability. In the previous video, the analysis correctly pointed to U.S. isolationism through Neptunian transits. Neptune doesn't show itself as clean external conflict. It shows internal fragmentation, ideological breakdown, and loss of cohesion. And today, the civil war-like atmosphere in the United States is no longer theoretical. Political radicalization, urban violence, public figures becoming flashpoints. This isn't random news flow. It's an archetype unfolding in real time. A lot of people are focused on artificial intelligence, and that focus makes sense. But Uranus doesn't stop at AI. Uranus points to something deeper and far more disruptive: quantum computer warfare. This is a scenario I highlighted already last year in the gold versus Bitcoin framework, with a specific timing window, October 2026. Quantum computing challenges encryption, financial security, and state-level infrastructure. This isn't just innovation. It's systemic disruption. That's Uranus meeting Pluto. And then there is Uranus in Gemini. Uranus accelerates whatever it touches. In Gemini, it revolutionizes communication, information, and technology. Every historical passage of Uranus through Gemini has coincided with major disruptions: wars, revolutions, and technological leaps that change how societies function. In 2026, this doesn't just mean faster information. It means unstable information. Narratives multiply. Truth becomes fragmented. Speed replaces reflection. This is where technological breakthroughs and geopolitical tension begin to overlap. What makes 2026 particularly intense is that many of these planetary aspects are not hostile. They're harmonic. That may sound reassuring, but harmonic aspects don't prevent events. They enable them. They lower resistance. They make change easier to execute. That's why 2026 may feel less chaotic than expected, even as it radically alters the trajectory of the decade. This is also why 2026 carries such a strong fire and air signature. Fire acts, air spreads. Once momentum builds, it moves quickly. By the second half of 2026, many developments that seemed impossible just a year earlier will already feel normalized. So this is the key point. 2025 asks, what direction are you choosing? 2026 asks, are you ready to live with it? There is no rewind function after this point. This is not a year to cling to the past. It's a year to understand which systems are dissolving and which ones are being born. Pluto restructures power. Saturn enforces reality. Neptune reshapes belief. Uranus accelerates the future. In 2026, those forces converge. If 2025 was the ignition, 2026 is the moment the engine takes over. And once that happens, the decade doesn't slow down, it compounds.